That's the Boss episode number 58, Doug.
Yep.
Me, Doug, POV.
Yep.
What's up, squad? How we doing today?
What's up,
I gotta get in this, Liberty. Can we just pause for the sponsors, American Energy? Thank you very much. Ooh.
The synergism was off, POV.
I had to get the loudest pop.
Hey, this is great flavor.
Let's get right into it. Congrats on the pre-workout of the year, somebody says on the live.
Oh, where's our
Insta
buttons
feed.
at? Where's the
clap?
Right here? Oh, that works. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was our first product we launched this year.
Were you confident? I was confident.
I was pretty confident in that one.
I mean, I don't think anyone can argue with that. Somebody will, but I don't think anyone could, really.
Yeah, but they
don't have any legs. Trolls.
I saw somebody on my post said VMI's KXR2 is going to be next year's pre-workout. I'm like, get out of my thread, bro. This is not the time to be talking about next year. Can I get a...
How about Core Fury 2021 edition?
Boom!
Coming at you.
Look at that.
baby.
Yeah, buddy. All right. What the mystery flavor was. Sorry, fat fingered the phone. Mystery flavor.
What the mystery flavor was.
When are we picking our winner for that? Soon, right? I forget. You can just take it off me. Who you got? You got a partner?
I got Bullfrog on today.
Oh yeah.
Ribbit, baby.
Is that like
This
gobble
is
gobble gobble?
collab. Core Nutritionals, America Labs, Bullfrog.
Oh, you know what? I
shit.
never saw that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Did Tom do those?
Tom did these. We did them for Black Friday. They're a little late, but he was all good with it.
But do they?
Paul actually likes
You got any action on the back?
He was like, you know what? It's all good because it gets people back in the store.
Yeah, I like that.
They got to come back and get the shirt.
We had
a good talk with Paul today.
We had partner shirts with how many? We had NutriFit. We had with Jesse
Nutrition Junction.
Nutrition Junction. We had Bullfrog. We had
Mecca Nutrition.
Mecca. That's pretty good.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for what we did for Black Friday, but we've done a lot of collab shirts. Triad wants to do one soon. They're always fun. I like these. What you got? I'm scared.
Yeah.
Somebody just entered the room. Watch your back, Aaron.
The physical room? Like somebody behind me?
Both.
Both. All right. So pre-workout of the year. Yes.
Yes.
What's going
Fury.
down? We are
Pre-workout of the year.
We are in the middle of Crushmas. If you guys have not seen the Cuck That Stole Crushmas, I think it's our best work yet for our Crushmas video.
Gotta watch it.
Aaron crushed it. And I think Carl, we got to give a shout out to Carl. His creepiness just came through. It was perfect.
I think the three big shout outs is Aaron, Carl, and then you got to give it to Kenton with the voiceover.
Oh, for sure.
That voiceover was
fun.
fun.
Like he's like, I don't know if I can do it. And then like 6 minutes later, we have it. And
he has like three different
versions.
versions.
Amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was good. It's good teamwork on that one.
He gets a deep, slow narrating voice.
It was good.
Yeah.
He's got a lot.
He's a man of many talents.
Many personalities or different voices.
Next year we'll do it in Glenn's voice.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny is he was reading Cuck's parts too in the narration, and when he got to those parts, he straight up sounded like Sean Connery.
That's great.
That's a good one, Sean Connery. Didn't he just die? He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Wait, for
Sean Connery died.
not Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood didn't die.
He's never gonna die.
Bro,
No.
don't scare me like that, bro.
Oh.
We're going to have to take a moment of silence.
I'm pretty sure it's
Sean Connery died. Yeah. Ginger Beard was amazing for the voice. Yeah, it was perfect. And you know what? You have to watch the video a couple times. There's a lot.
October, yeah.
There's a lot of little things going on in that video that you don't even catch until you watch it through a couple times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of subtleties to it. And you know what? I guess shout out has to go to Justin too. I mean, he wrote that whole thing.
That's just, teamwork.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
teamwork.
Sorry,
was major.
Justin. I didn't mean to leave you out.
Basically everyone except for Pat and I.
Yeah.
And well, you had to sing it.
I had the little praise,
Yeah, the
praise
praise
music.
You know, the greatest thing is what makes me feel really good about
Sam
it.
did a good Cindy Lou Who.
Pat was
She
sucking
did.
on that thumb real good.
Yeah, sucking on my thumb, taking a nap.
But the nice thing is like I literally had a ton of to do, and it's nice that I didn't have to micromanage it. Or like, cause usually in those videos, like I'm there the whole time and like have to stand there and make sure it's done right. Like I didn't have to do that at all.
No.
So
Hands off.
that was good. Yeah. That was good. Where can you watch the
Job,
video?
team.
So you can go. I mean, it's up a couple places. It's at my Instagram. So Doug Miller Pro. I posted it as an IG story. It's at my YouTube, Doug Miller Pro YouTube. I think it's up on the core. It's on the Core Nutritionals.
It's on Facebook.
IG.
Core
It's on
Nutritionals,
Facebook. I mean, it's everywhere.
IG, YouTube.
We posted it on Friday, last Friday. So that would be Friday the 11th. Anyways, well done. So we're in the thick of Crushmas. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to run through. We have never released Crushmas deals ahead of time, and this video won't go up until Friday, which will be probably halfway through Crushmas. But it will give people a little hint and insight into the second half of Crushmas. So, Meat, you want to whip it out?
I'll whip it out, Doug. I got it out already.
Whip it out, and then we're going to roll through Crushmas. So, Shane, if you're watching out there, or Lucas, I know you're spying in here. You might be able to release these new drops that we have coming too.
All right, so currently we're in the third day.
Let's run through the whole Crushmas from start to finish.
Start to finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did we do? We launched the balls.
balls, and they crushed.
The balls crushed. I mean,
Oh, that's some information too, right? Like we're continuing the tri-pack, right?
yeah. So we're doing that.
So we dropped balls on Sunday. The tri-pack is still available. I think we still have a ball t-shirts.
In all fairness, the tri-pack is literally just 3 times the price of one. But you get the t-shirt, and we ran extra t-shirts, so now we can keep the balls going when you.
I haven't grabbed one of these yet.
It's great. I wore it. Had a sick pump yesterday.
I like the blue.
Good. It is good blue. It's a Superman.
Does the shirt, happened to make your pump better? Is that what that was?
The balls?
You were like, yeah, I like the shirt too. I had a sick pump.
Yeah, it was just a random. Just the first time I wore it, I had a good pump.
You hashtag ball pump.
Well, I did
Ball
pump.
pump. Get these funny ones.
So that was on the first day, and the feedback so far on the balls has been what we've expected.
Yeah,
it's been
phenomenal.
great. It's been great. So I think we plan to take over this ball space, right? Like I was gonna say functional food, but like let's be honest, dude, we're not gonna become a Quest Nutrition here. That's not even our goal. We
can't outdream God, Doug.
I know that. But like we really feel that the balls are going to be just an amazing addition to the options on the market. It's very unique. Everyone has really, I've heard a lot of feedback about the resealable pouch, which is really cool. And I'll be honest with you, of the 3 flavors, we have now 3 other ones with purchase orders in, 3 other flavors, and a 4th, which we just added basically today to the next runs of these. And I think a lot of the new flavors I like even better than some of the originals. I don't know if that even made sense. Did it?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the new flavors coming out, they're only getting better.
Right.
And I love the current ones. So pretty stoked about that.
So Sunday we dropped balls.
Sunday we dropped balls in the first day of Crushmas.
First day of Crushmas.
Second day of Crushmas was the Fury Pump Stack.
Yep.
With a free shaker.
Free shaker.
Today we're in day 3, which is a 3-pack of ABCD for $50, which is
It's a
pretty
sick deal, yeah.
And we get a shaker with that too, I think?
Actually not 100% sure on that.
White shaker.
Excuse me.
White shaker.
You know what we need?
Yep.
What do we need?
We need a ball. Christmas ball.
Ornament.
Do we have one in here?
Hey, it's in the.
You want to grab
right
one? Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Where?
You shot it.
Where are you pointing to? I
thought
just
it was-
pointed into the air like, oh,
Is this a joke?
It's there. Where am I?
I thought I saw it.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the edge there.
So we added a little something to every order between now and Christmas Eve. We are putting in a Core Nutritionals Crushmas ball
Ornament.
not the balls, just
An ornament.
An ornament, but it's a ball.
It's a round ornament,
Object.
Yes.
It's a ball. It's a Christmas ball.
which resembles the shape of a ball.
There you go. So we're adding that to every order. So what is tomorrow's deal?
Tomorrow's a big one, dude.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Big
Are
Papa
you
Mama.
ready? Oh,
Big
yeah.
Papa.
It's Big Papa
Okay.
for 120 or Big Mama for 100 plus a pill case. So that's Big Papa, which is alpha, test, hard, and 5AT.
Yep.
And Big Mama, which is load, bolic, and hard. Both get a pill case.
This day always crushes. And so here's our.
And then you additional ball.
Everyone
Ornament.
gets a Crushmas ball.
Ornament. Circle.
Guess again now.
We're just talking balls.
Yeah.
right now.
So it's got Crush It on one side. It's got the, should we pause for the
Okay,
screenshot?
dude, it's kind of.
Should we do it as mistletoe meat? All right. There's our screenshot.
You look funny. Look at yourself. Funny.
Oh, in the.
I get. I just looked funny.
You always look funny, Meat.
Yeah. Silly. All right. So day 4 is Big Papa, Big Mama.
Dude, that day always crushes. We usually do that every year in Crushmas, so people were waiting for that. And luckily, we just got some stuff back in stock.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. All right.
Day 6 is the burn.
Wait, you should give it day 5, bro.
That's Big Papa, Big Mama. Or is that day 4?
Yes, day 4.
Oh, my bad. Might be.
What's day 5?
Day 5 is burn shred for $75 plus a free acetyl L-carnitine.
Nice.
That's a big one.
Yep.
That's a great for $75. That's a great deal. All right, so I'm losing track. Day 6
is the launch of
ISO chocolate mint
cookie. Basically, we have a thin mint core ISO coming out. It's amazing. If you liked our old peppermint bark, chocolate peppermint bark, it's even better than that. It's like a thin mint cookie. It's awesome.
But wait, Doug, there's more.
Okay.
So all ISO 2-pounders are $35.
Ooh. Okay.
Then you can opt for 2
Okay.
for $60.
Ooh.
Even juicier. But
Nice.
wait, there's
Juicy.
more.
Yep.
Free beanie.
Ooh, nice. They're nice.
That's
beanies.
with the 2-pack though. 2-pack for $60 plus a beanie.
Nice. Like it.
So juice. Are we on 8 now?
Yep.
Day 8. What day? are
No,
we on?
6,
Saturday?
7.
4, 5,
Bro,
6.
count.
Day 7, Saturday. 2 zone for $60 plus a mini shaker.
Ooh, juice 2.
All right. What, I can't count. What number?
Bro,
am I?
8.
Sunday.
One after what the one you just did.
I'm gonna it's just a lot going on up there. Day 8 on Sunday is 2 5-pound pro
So somebody just asked, like,
for $99. Why are you interrupting me in the middle of this?
somebody just asked, like, are you going to do a deal on pro? So, like, that's your day.
just did
Sunday. That Sunday is
Sunday.
No.
But wait, there's more.
Yep.
Vegan, you get 3 vegan for $99.
Yep.
And the freebie is a sludge and a spork. Sludge bowl. and
On
a
that
spork.
day. So you can either do the 2 5-pounders for $99 or the 3 vegan
Exactly.
for $99.
We had
and you get the sludge bowl.
We had to include the vegans and the people with sensitivities. So,
All
3
right.
vegan for $99.
So
That's a Sunday.
Oh, Shane just joined. He's going to get all the juice.
All the juice. All right, so
So chocolate mint, let's just remind him. Chocolate mint ISO launching
Friday.
Chocolate mint cookie. Let's be very clear. It's a thin
It's
mint.
chocolate mint cookie is
Yeah.
the name of the product.
Yeah, so good.
All right, Monday, day 9.
Yep.
Did I get that right?
Yep.
2 Bollock for $89 plus the Yeti mug. Is that it? The travel.
That's a sick mug.
Dude, that mug is so nice.
That is one of the nicer things we've ever done.
Yeah. So that's Monday, the 21st. And then we got day 10,
Yep.
Tuesday, the health stack, which is multi, omega, and flex, plus a greens, your flavor of choice, for $105.
That's
plus a vitamin C. Bruh.
Woo.
This is a big day.
That's like a health.
That's healthy juice right
yeah.
there.
Dude, do not go over the last day though.
Okay.
Don't go over the last day.
So that was day 10 on a Tuesday.
Yep.
Day 11 on Wednesday, the 23rd, is 2 ABC for $80.
Ooh, that's juice. That's
Plus
juicier
a
than we've ever
mystery
done.
T-shirt.
So we've
Usually
never
we
done-
do it for $90.
Yeah.
That's juiced.
Yep. So there you go.
And then
But-
Thursday is Christmas Eve, and
We're not going to tell you what we're doing that day.
gotta wait.
All right. So here's the deal.
Secret.
Let's keep it rolling into 2021. What do we have coming
A lot.
in 2021? Let's go through the launches and the dates right now.
Let's just go full juice. So
Yep. Do it.
we've talked about it on this podcast. We want to do a I Survived 2020 T-shirt,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So
It's happening.
The Monday after Christmas is 28th.
Yep.
We're gonna do we're still in the process of
design.
designing it here,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be a themed I Survived 2020 T-shirt with a $100 purchase.
Yep.
And the immunity stack, which is the new commodities of C, D, and zinc, will be on sale for $34.99.
Sick.
Juice. All right, so that's before the
Allowing
2021.
coupons on that too.
Yeah.
Which would be even sicker.
All right. So the first we're gonna
First big launch in
big
2021,
launch, 2021, January 4th. We're launching Sear.
which will actually be here tomorrow.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah.
And product just keeps coming in.
Yep.
It's-
Yep.
Goes out.
So
comes in.
Sear is our capsuled thermogenic. The name because it
Non-stimulant.
non-stimulant because it targets like browning of fat. So we'll get into that. I'll do a video on it. It's got 4 really cool badass ingredients. There's a little tiny bit of overlap with Shred, which is our non-stim powder fat burner. but not really. So it really stacks like your shred, sear, burn. Like if you're really taking weight loss serious, will be pretty sick.
So there's like one ingredient that overlaps, but it's nothing alarming, right? Like
No. Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
And the week after that, January 11th.
Yep.
Pro blueberry muffin.
We've had a lot of requests for this. So our
a 2-pound.
blueberry muffin MRP crushes, and so this is now in Core Pro. And one of the reasons we're putting it in Core Pro
Balls.
is, as you know,
Balls.
we use Core Pro, literally our
Balls.
same protein in balls.
Balls. Balls. More balls.
Awesome.
More flavors of balls.
Yeah. And the blueberry is amazing.
Ball juice.
Ball juice. Yes, lots of ball juice.
All right.
All right, keep it rolling. So that's 2 launches in the first 11 days of 2021.
Okay, you ready for a third launch?
Yep.
It's going to be the Paul Revelia Signature Series, the next release in that.
Poise.
Boom. Core Poise.
Yep.
What's that, Doug?
Core Poise is going to be a women's health support product focusing on 2 main things, and that is estrogen / period maintenance. Was that a good way to say that? You like that?
I guess.
Yeah.
Time of the month.
Well, me,
I'm going to take
does
it.
it help you? You do need this.
Cycle
And then
Helps with mood, right?
and then thyroid. So it addresses those 2 big problems or issues that a lot of competitors, a lot of Paul's clients run into. And so, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be an awesome, amazing product. So that's 3 products in 18 days in 2021. Okay,
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
So the last week of January, we are launching 2 new flavors in greens, which is Arnold Palmer and Grape Candy.
So,
Right?
so
Grape
that's
Candy?
yeah. So that's 5 new SKUs in the first 21 days of 2021. And they thought we were gonna slow down, meat.
Yeah. They're over there talking about, I'm going to be the brand of the year in 2021. Bruh,
Shit, we coming.
they don't know what's happening.
Yep. All right.
Keep it rolling. Keep going into February.
Keep that juice
All right,
rolling.
so I got 2 more. So February 1st,
Yep.
we're bringing back Intra, Doug.
Booyah. New
Intra.
formula.
New formula, new flavor.
Improved formula. So you want to tell them the flavors? Let's give them the flavors.
The new flavors are lemon lime. Super excited about that.
So that's it's literally like lemon lime Gatorade.
Yep. And then pineapple peach.
Yeah. Kind of like our Z's, but it's actually better tasting than the Z's because of the ingredient makeup.
Yeah.
So what we did there is we're
sweeter.
getting rid of the ribose because that was causing the browning and clumping of the product. But we added Elevate TP, and then we also increased the cyclic dextrin that's in there. So awesome product. Another 2 SKUs launching. So
What are we up to? 7?
7 SKUs in the first 31 days.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right.
How about let's just keep it rolling? Let's go one more week.
One more week.
In the first 30
February
days,
8th.
we add a 8th product.
ISO cinnamon roll, 2-pound. That one I'm super
This one is, it's amazing. This is better than any cinnamon roll we've ever done. So we had a cinnamon roll pro back in the day. We've done some other cinnamon flavors. This one is just, especially for an ISO, it's crazy. So that's February 8th.
February 8th.
And then shortly after that, we're going to be rolling into dropping some balls, new flavors of balls, I would think, coming towards the end of February, if I had to guess. We're kind of restructuring the packaging a little bit so the ball sack is not so tight on the balls,
Yeah.
because it's
be
just
looser.
really
It's
tight.
important.
Yeah, we all understand.
It's a little too confined, and we just want to make sure they can still procreate.
Now we're getting to procreation.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know our balls could
Yeah,
procreate.
they have to
They
multiply.
gotta breathe.
Yeah, they have to breathe.
Well, maybe that's why they sometimes. Never mind.
They stick together?
So that's all core in
Yeah.
the first 30-ish days.
Yeah.
So America Labs though.
America Labs is coming with some heat in 2021.
Yeah.
go.
Napalm.
Napalm. Do we have a date on there? Do you have it in there?
I don't think so.
I forget.
I don't know the
I
date.
honestly, we just posted the label today, so the label has been released. I did it on this podcast too a week or 2 ago. Napalm, I want to say, is launching on the 4th of January.
So the first week of January.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
might even be a little bit later than that. It might be the 11th or maybe even the 18th, but I think it's 4th. So this is our thermogenic pre-workout. It is an incredible formula. It's the most expensive to make pre-workout that we've ever done at Core Nutritionals Miracle Labs family.
I went limp.
You did. It was floppy.
Bro, limp over here.
Bro, why are you so floppy?
Why is it like that?
You like that?
Tighten it up.
So we got some other things in the works then for Miracle Labs. We're also testing pretty much F-bomb. You guys haven't trained on it yet.
I trained on it today.
Yeah?
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah?
I have a caffeine problem. I have a stimulant problem. That's it.
I didn't take a full scoop, and I felt like weird in a good way on Saturday when I took it. It was super strong. It was the strongest pre that it's stronger than A-bomb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean,
it didn't light you up.
As I finished
Did you do a full scoop?
I did like a shaken scoop. You know, where you just get the top off.
Yeah, we have to try it again.
I felt it told Joe, I'm like, dude, feeling it's in my chest.
Yep.
And then like I did hack squats, and I was in I don't want to say, it was like a 4 sets 12 day. It was like I'm just gonna do 4 or 5, somewhat, but I still crushed. I mean, I still got 5 plates for 10 on that hack. I just you know, meat's moving some weight, but it's just I wasn't I wasn't going to hell and back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll have to retry.
Try it again.
Try it again on a back
Well,
day.
I felt like I was levitating.
I seriously think I got an issue. I think I need to back it off.
Yeah.
Gotta wean yourself off it a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to weenie it off.
It's hard, man. It's hard around here. I can't fix my limpness over here.
You're good, bro.
I like it up, more erect.
Erect, yeah.
Yeah. All
right. So Miracle Labs, and then Arms Race. Man, Arms Race is on fire too. Arms Race is dropping a lot of new things 2021. First thing is going to be on the 18th. We're dropping the Arms Race Thermo, which is a really cool. Have you looked at that again recently? I mean, we've been working on it for a long time. A really cool thermogenic.
There's like 9 ingredients in it.
There's a lot of ingredients, and they're pretty unique.
Yeah.
You know, so really cool thermogenic capsule form from Arms Race. We got banana cream pie.
We announced that?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
I didn't know we did.
Julian's put it on his stories.
Oh, word.
Banana cream pie coming on February.
I just tried
8th.
the bench sample.
We got an awesome daily greens and immunity from Arms Race coming probably late February, March. That's going to be a huge product for us. Amazing tasting. And so the greens, this is a greens product. So similar to Core in a sense, but the spin we took on it for Arms Race was really focusing on immunity. So there's like 3 trademark patented immunity ingredients in there. Some which are so novel that and new in the industry that they don't even have the legal licensing ready yet and like the trademark like logo. So that's what's holding up the labels on that.
Interesting.
I think that product's gonna be big in GNC. I think that's gonna be a really big one for them.
I think it could be big for just the Arms Race customer. They love Elemental.
Yeah, and then we got a lot of cool swag coming out. So we're doing these hats. I put it on my story today. So we got the Trucker ARN patch hat. It's pretty badass. And then this is like a full cloth ripped.
I like the green.
Yeah, this one's sweet. This is the one I was wearing. It's got a little ARN on the back. And then we got another similar cloth full distressed hat for Core. We got Core there. We got a little crushing on the back. So these are launching around the new year. We have a special deal going on for Arms Race, which I think is going to be really cool around the new year. I won't talk about that yet. And then these hats, we don't know what we're doing with yet. So, but they're coming soon to the Core site.
Have you announced that one thing you're working on?
What's the one thing I'm working on? Was it Ixbay Busque? Yeah. Chapter PP?
Yep. It's for Arms Race. They're very simple.
Oh.
Have you talked about that?
Oh. No, I don't.
From the meeting yesterday,
Maybe we did.
Oh no, it to life. Right?
No, we placed the PO. We were ready to go. We just
shit.
really needed to have the discussion with Julian. So the PO has been placed. Now it's just a matter of working on the labels.
Just leave it at that.
I'll be interested to see how that turns out. Right?
What do you mean?
I'm just interested to see how that turns out.
Okay.
Like
Nobody knows what we're talking about. And we're talking in code, and then like, yeah,
Yep. Like good talk.
Code talk.
Good.
Welcome to the code.
Good talk.
We need some new buttons. We gotta need some of these.
Yeah, let's record them.
I think that's all we got for updates.
That was a lot of updates.
That was a lot of updates. Hope you guys were taking notes.
A lot of updates.
Yep. What else we got? Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's go over workouts. What'd you do? I saw you squatting today.
Yeah, so like my shoulder has actually really been doing well. So like I'm getting back to squatting without pain, like in pain in my shoulder. Nothing crazy, but we just worked out. I'm just getting back into it. So, but worked up to 365 for 15, which is pretty solid. Like I don't think I've ever done 365 for 20. I've never really squatted for
you're
that.
capable of that.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I mean, if I haven't been working on it. So it felt really good. So we started with the kickback butt blaster as opposed to the usual leg extension leg curl, which was a really good activation for
good. I bet for squats.
For squats, it's really good because even your lower back gets a little tight and blood in there, doing that. So we did 4 sets there. Then we did squats. We did, 7 sets of squats, something like that. Then we went to belt squat just to take a little pressure off.
Yeah, I like that.
Got up to 8 plates for 20, and it felt like really easy. My knee felt pretty good. So I got an MRI on my knee.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's an update.
Just because I had a chronic thing, and I was like, I always want to know a treatment plan for if something's bothering me. So, with my insurance, it costs like $200 or something to get the MRI. So I was like, whatever, I'm going to go do it. And MRI, I thought maybe I had a little bit of a meniscus issue because there's a little bit of clicking going on. Meniscus is intact, ACL, MCL, all the CLs are good. It's basically, there's swelling. There's like edema and tendonitis, and a little bit of like bone, like just trauma, bone trauma, like just from training hard.
Basically, you're a bodybuilder.
Yeah. So, but it
years.
was good to know because now I can take that and go to my PRP doctor, which really helped me on my shoulder, and say like maybe you can inject my knee. Yeah. Put some of that good stuff in there. But my training for legs, despite having a little bit of pain in my knee, has been great. Like I've been really strong. So I was hoping and I was thinking that nothing major structurally was wrong. So then we moved to the new hack squat. So we did 4 sets.
Oh, you did do the new hack squat. What do you
just
think?
I was smoked. That point, I was smoked. But I worked up to 4 plates for 10, just 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate.
What do you think of the
It was
movement?
awesome.
Yeah, it's
it was great. Like, that's no like.
Did you leave
China
the sled?
crap.
Did you leave the sled where it's at?
Yeah, and I think that's the way why the knot or the carrion that we have over there is good because it's not, back. It's kind of out.
I probably could have left it up one.
I like it. I think it was money
because I was bottoming a little bit. I was hitting the bottom.
So what I did, so for me, that I felt really comfortable pulling my legs down on the hack squat, not putting them up so far.
Yeah.
So I was really squatting under so there was no way that I could bottom out because I was like, my hand was on my calf.
Yeah.
So that felt really good. Then we did leg extensions on that Nautilus Explode.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, that piece is amazing.
Yeah, I kind of miss it. I wanted to do it today.
Like, I like the loading angles on the
Prime?
On the Prime, but I think the Nautilus Explode is a better plate-loaded leg extension. Just like the power curve on it is perfect.
Yeah.
So that was it will be nice to move that in when we get all this new equipment put together.
So you did 8 sets of calves.
And then I did 8 sets of calves. Yep. And I was working on putting on the plates. No, the plate holders on all the equipment, the new equipment. Oh, okay. So I finished that. Nice. When would you recommend ABCD over ABC? So ABCD has got caffeine. So, usually I'm taking a pretty high stim pre-workout and I drink ABC during my training. So I wouldn't want more caffeine during my training. ABCD would be a good pick me up in the morning or afternoon coffee replacement, mid-afternoon in between meals. I think that would be the ideal time to take ABCD.
A lot of people do morning cardio with ABCD.
Yeah.
Say you're going to wake up, do faster cardio, cool, but make sure you get some aminos in, plus a little bit of a boost from the caffeine. So ABCD is a cool little cardio thing in the morning.
Yep.
If you're doing non-weight training exercise, like classes or bike rides or whatever, ABC is good for that.
Meat Sammys or PB&J sandwiches?
Meat all freaking day.
Bro, meat. Come on.
We don't even think. We didn't really grow up on a lot of PB&J.
Triple meat.
Yeah, triple meat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's savage.
Triple?
Yeah. Can't get enough
Meat.
I do like PB&J, but
You did?
have you ever had a peanut butter
and fluff?
burger?
What?
Like peanut butter jelly burger?
No.
Jack Brown's. There was one in Roanoke, there's one in Roanoke, one in Harrisonburg, but they have an Elvis Presley burger.
Oh, it was basically a
put
fat ass.
peanut butter.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if they put jelly in there too, but it's like peanut butter, and people love it. You get the like salt, creaminess plus the juice.
Hammer turkey. I go
and
turkey.
juice.
I like a honey turkey. I love a honey turkey. I'm all about that honey turkey.
Yeah, more fat.
I'm a honey.
I love
ham.
pork.
Pork turkey.
Pork.
In there, sandwich.
Well, ham is pork, bro.
I guess it is.
Barbecue's pork.
I don't think of that ham as pork though, but it is. I guess
It's totally pork.
it is pork. But I'm thinking like a pork chop,
Whoa.
like smoked pork. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of pork bacon.
All right, so here's the other big deal. Meat and I are going down to North Carolina. I don't think we finalized this, but we're finalizing it right now. We are driving down to North Carolina on Monday. Let's finalize it.
Let's go.
We are closing on the building.
Booyah.
Finally. So I had a good call with the contractor yesterday. We went over the final contract for all the work, but they've already been doing a ton of shit. They've already been working with all the municipalities.
I didn't follow up with that.
Dude, it was a great. It was a great call, and he's basically saying like,
He's awesome.
Here's the idea. We've already talked to the electrical. We might have to get rid of those transformers, but we don't know. They might provide them, or we might have to pay for them. That's a big unknown. The gas hookup we think is going to be free because that building was using propane instead of natural gas. He's like, so we're going to run natural gas. It's a major project.
Yeah, it's a project. Those transformers are an eyesore. So even though it might cost.
Well, so they think that because we're going to have active business and our electric bill is going to be, 4 digits a month for sure out of that place, like they will hopefully they will upgrade it for us.
Yeah.
So anyways, and they're working on a construction or a demolition permit. They're going to do it in stages. They're hoping to break ground or start busting up. They were in there today to get an environmental inspection to start busting things up before the end of the year. They said 3.5 weeks for demolition.
I'd love to watch some of that.
So the question is, do we want to film this?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Do we want to bring Aaron to film the murder house right now? That's what pretty much it looks like.
It's a quicker drive there.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So maybe you coordinate on the weeks that they are starting doing some demolition. Aaron goes there instead.
Well, shit. I mean, I would consider him coming over on Monday.
Well, then we'd have to figure all that out,
right?
And be there for a couple hours.
For the close?
It's like a couple hours for me.
Yeah, for the close. If we're going to tell a story and show the build out, and if he's going to
sign the dotted line, get a pic of that.
Yeah. But like you could take that
your shirt off a little bit.
Why a little nipple action?
We need Doug. Look, Doug broke the internet this morning. How many questions you get?
Do you like that?
I
threw that in there. I was like,
that's what happens.
This.
Doug throws his rear double bicep up and then breaks the internet.
Haven't
done that in 6 years.
Time lapse on construction, bro. I don't know how we would set a time.
That's like
camera out there.
It would be like for 6 months.
Yeah, you need like some CCTV footage.
Yeah, let's go.
Or you put one of those like deer that you put it out to spot deer out there. You know what I'm saying? Down in North Carolina, they have lots of those. Yeah, and then so every time there's action, the camera comes on and catches that deer.
Well, the quality of that ain't gonna be so good.
So I hope all the listeners will be able to understand this when we move down to North Carolina.
Our Ask the Boss show is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
It's going to start with, yeehaw, Nick!
Yeah.
I'll start taking the intros.
So anyways,
another update.
So we're going to pick up some equipment.
Yeah, that was the equipment.
We're going to check out this gym. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kajaks?
I think it's Kajaks.
Kajaks gym, which is near where we're picking up the equipment at Super Fitness.
Gibsonville, right?
Have you heard of it?
I think that's what Pat found out yesterday.
Yeah. So, dude, I've started following them. Dude, they have the sickest equipment. Like, they just have, like, hand-picked everything. So, we're going to go there and mush some legs. What do you think, Meat?
Mush?
Let's crush. We're going to crush some legs.
We'll probably do, like, 10 exercises.
Well, wait a second. Should we get Aaron in on this threesome or what for next week?
Ask the Boss on the road?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Do it out of the box?
In the back of the box,
In the
just
back
set
of
up.
the box?
We could bring one of the. We could bring this setup, right?
We're gonna need a generator. We need a generator.
Can we get a generator
Can I
before
buy a
Monday?
generator for
yeah,
us?
how much does it cost?
I don't know. I just want one.
Well, let's look after the show.
In case of apocalypse and the government shuts us down, we'll have a generator.
But wouldn't the generator be really loud running this thing?
I'd make it quieter than now. We'll put a silencer on it or something. Quiet exhaust.
Could we shoot it in the back of the box?
It's got to light it.
Well, we got these. We got.
I can probably rig up a convert.
I mean, we could
definitely do it in the Douglas van.
Yeah, but I don't think that's.
Carl hooked up the converter.
I don't think that's big enough to handle
3 pieces of
equipment. Yeah, equipment.
Is it 2?
It's 2, but we might go shopping and.
All right, fair enough.
Daddy needs some new shoes.
Fair enough. He's got a new warehouse.
He got a new warehouse. Yeah. Core Greens, great flavor. Still coming. Yes, it is. You just missed our whole rundown. It's the launch of Greens is going to be January 20, February 1st. When are we launching Greens? What do we say?
January. Last week of January.
Last week of January. Greens.
Last week of January.
All right. That's a lot of updates. A lot of shiznit going on. It's been an amazing year. Yeah.
I got one more question on the updates. Is there an update on
action too?
The 10th store for the nutrition corners?
Yes, I got the lease. So we've been going back and forth. I've been going back and forth with the attorney for theirs, and they sent us a deal, which I just forwarded to our attorney. I said, this looks good to me. Are we good to go? So, we could be signing by the end of this week. And then we're going to be working on our 10th store, which is our first store put inside a gym. It'll have its own entrance, but this will be a collaboration with One Life Fitness, which is the biggest gym down in the Hampton Roads area. I mean, most people probably have heard of One Life Fitness. So, but this is a proof of concept for us. If this goes well, which I think everyone on our team is super excited that this is going to just demolish, then this is a concept that we could do going forward. I mean, the people over at One Life are great peeps, so should be good.
So I'm spaced out. Is that before? What happened?
See what happened.
I was trying to get ready for the questions. Yeah. Are we opening it before January?
Bro, no, because we're doing significant construction. It's probably 25 grand in construction to give you a time, a size of project that is. I mean, that's not insignificant construction.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for a store.
All right.
So
I'll pay attention next time.
Your mama's construction.
Aaron with these one-liners.
We need a Aaron. Didn't mean to touch it like that. All right. That air freshener, you like that, Cuck? Air freshener's fresh?
We had a Christmas party last week. That went well. Man, there's a lot to talk about. We could be here for hours.
We could. We're just shooting the Probably lost all our listeners.
People like us shooting the All right, but let's ask some questions.
You know what? Hold on a second. Before we get asked the
Some of these are repetitive.
Oh, you don't have to ask them all. So I love getting the 1 minute clips that Aaron sends us. Just wondering, what the hell did we even talk about during that hour? And then if you clip together just the random 1 minutes, it's just amazing. I wonder if that actually attracts me.
It's probably hard sometimes to pick the few that go on the IG.
Yeah.
So when you're watching it through, do you take a note of okay?
Yeah, I'm marking it as I watch it to see this is funny, this is interesting. I could use this as the 1 minute clip, and then I'll put them all together and see how much over 1 minute it goes because it always does, and then I just narrow it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's tough to choose sometimes. I was torn with this last one. So
I'm gonna on the same topic, but Reels on Instagram is a new thing. It's
I don't know what that is yet.
I think it's they changed the algorithm where I think if the more Reels you're posting, the more views.
Supposedly you get better viewership. I think.
Should I be posting
as opposed to stories? Or where do they go? How's it work? What's going on? Where am I?
In the cloud.
I think compared to IGTV, Reels gets more views, but Reels is limited to a minute though, where IGTV is however long you want.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like a post. So how's it different than making
a minute? It's 30 seconds.
So how is it different than making a post or making a story? How do you choose? Why are they doing that? This is bullshit.
They're trying to compete with TikTok.
Yeah. It's TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking they would make great Reels, a couple one-liners and some dumbness, and then
you know what we could also do for these when we actually do have good insight. The couple times that we have good insight and we're serious, we could do those little Gary V clips where it's like tracking the progress and you're like telling it, and then it's just like swipe up to hear the full thing. But like you actually have a message that we could dump in our stories. You know what I mean?
Every time you drop a little nugget,
a little turd,
a little nug.
Man, I was gonna ask you something else.
Before questions,
somebody was going to. Do you, Pat and Aaron, invest in stocks? It was a question. Yes.
Yes. So my dad was going on about freaking Bitcoin.
I've been buying some stuff lately.
I should have. He was like, I should have invested.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Bro, it dropped down to like 4,500 back near the beginning of this, and now it's up to what, like 12 grand?
I still told him it's fake.
Bro, it was up to 19 last time I looked. I don't know where we are now.
Okay, even more. Yeah.
I bought some Ripple. I bought some Stella Luma.
Sounds like a beer.
Stella Lumens. Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
I got some Ethereum, and I got some Litecoin.
Hey, y'all.
That's a play that cut.
Bro, I'm up.
You're out here,
bro. I'm up on the cryptocurrency. I'm up.
What was he saying though? Like, he was saying, like, say hits the fan, apocalypse happens, like Bitcoin could be like the currency that saves you or gets you out of like not being able to access your cash, something like that. I don't know.
Your dad's in a hole, man. He's in a deep, dark hole. Is he going in that? He's going.
He had a deviated septum. He had surgery today.
Yeah.
My mom said, doctor said it was the worst deviated septum he's ever seen.
Oh.
So hopefully.
So was he literally a full mouth breather?
I think because of that sleep apnea machine. Yeah. Oh. Yep.
So somebody asked Doug, low key, do you hope Greg Doucette does a natty or not on you? So
do we hope?
I know who Greg Doucette is. I follow him, but I don't follow him. And I have never watched one of his natty or not. So I don't really know. Do you know what it's about?
No.
I've been on natty or nots before, so I don't really, I could care less.
What would be the hope though? Like if you were hopeful for that, is that just more clicks for you?
Yeah, more clicks, more followers,
more sales.
Yeah, more sales. I don't
exposure.
If you had to pick from all your product lines, one product, one flavor, which would it be? That's kind of like a impossible question. I would go Core ABC, Lemon Drop. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
I don't want to answer.
Okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed you fellas at the TNS party. Yeah, we couldn't make it down. We had a lot of stuff going on here with Crushmas coming. It was just too much. But next year we'll only be like 2 hours away. So
Jesse, on a scale of 1 to 10, how intoxicated were you?
Yeah, me and I are not like big go out and get hammered anyways. Like we'd be the nerds that go home from the bar at like 11 o'clock anyways.
So I have a couple, but
yeah, but you wouldn't hang out and get hammered and start doing shots and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it could be if I've been known to fall for peer pressure. So.
But when Mr. Doug was there, you wouldn't.
Well, when they were about to go in the bar, I was the one to be like, looked at you and be like, nah, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
You did.
He was a 12.
Oh man.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, Waldron. Waldron is out of control.
Let's get some questions in before we.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Somebody wants to know if we can get some Core branded ice shakers. Is that the insulated?
So we could. I mean, ice shakers are really expensive. I've already been working on some insulated type shakers, not ice shakers, but so I'm thinking in early 2021 we'll have some nice insulated ice shakers that you'll be able to get your hands on.
Will there be a limited release shirt for the Crushmas this year?
Not a specific Crushmas shirt. This is basically our Crushmas shirt. That's the Have a Ball shirt.
Did a Have a Ball shirt,
which you can only get if you buy the tri-pack of balls, which, trust me,
you need it.
You need it. You need balls in your life.
Core Grow revamp. Question.
No. Next.
Core Grow is going to.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Core Grow never did well for us. It just never did well for us. And Miracle Labs has an amazing gainer called Supersized.
That does well.
And we are thinking of bringing Supersized from a 5-pound tub to a 10-pound bag and adding new flavors to it.
Yep.
Booyah. So that's the way to go.
MRP does really, really well for us.
Yeah, MRP is like one of our best sellers. So Grow would just be like a higher calorie MRP. So if we were going to do it, I wouldn't call it Grow. I would call it MRP XL. We've already kind of talked about this. But I feel like
I mean, there's even accounts that I work with that recommend MRP for their gainers, right? And then you just have a little more juice with it, you know?
Like I used to do for my pre-workout, a cup of oats with it, with 3 scoops of MRP and some blueberries.
It's really, that with peanut butter oatmeal cookie is one of the best, like, mixtures.
Unbelievable. You know what? I
go
feel
back
like I need to get back to that.
It's just a lot to eat in the morning.
It's a lot to eat because I eat like within an hour, like about an hour before I train, and I eat a decent amount.
Do you remember that like dog bowl you'd bring into Arlington?
Absolutely.
That was a big thing.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
You got a dog bowl here?
No, I mean at home. That's what I eat my cereal out of.
Doug bowl?
Big ass Doug bowl.
Doug bowl.
Post new flavors. Huh? That's a good question.
What would you do?
I don't know. I think the flavors right now are great. We have 3 good that cover your bases.
Yeah.
So, speaking of, I need to go get some post.
Can I get a job?
Was that a question?
That's a question.
You can get a job.
Can I get a job?
I'm assuming it's maybe get a job here. I don't know what the hell you do. I don't know who you are. So you gotta. I mean,
You gotta apply.
clearly
bro.
asking that question in this forum is not the right way
It's
to
not
start.
a serious question.
It's not the right way to start. So if you're serious, send us an email.
New flavors of greens. We dropped that. What does your diet consist of?
Food.
Okay.
Okay. I do, like on a training day, I'll do cereal in the morning with ISO and a banana. So it's like probably close to 100 grams of carbs. Pre-workout, probably 50 grams of protein. Post-workout, I do some combination of like post and ISO. Then I pretty much eat a couple meals of like turkey or beef and rice and broccoli, like bro meals. And then I have like dinner with the fam. And then I have a huge sludge bowl before bed with added cereal on top, a ton of like 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, blueberries, a couple scoops of protein. It's awesome.
And your rough guesstimate of your current macros?
Probably about 3,300 calories.
That's calories.
Probably, okay. Break it down. Probably like
people want to know.
310 protein, 350 carb, and like, I don't know, 75, 80 fat, something like that.
You always, when it says low battery, you always say it close. You got to go low power mode, bro. Save that juice.
Oh, no, I'm always full power, bro.
Oh, you want full low power, bro.
You like that?
Say that. I do like that. That was a good comeback.
I'm witty.
You are witty.
Oh, hi, Joey. How you doing? You doing good?
You eat tuna fish?
You eat tuna fish? Loser.
All right. Heather wants to know, is there a product that you've always wanted to create but haven't been able to yet? It's an interesting question.
It's a good question.
My first guess is no. Because if you just want to make it, you make it. You know?
Well, we've done energy drinks. We've done beef sticks. We've done now balls. I guess we haven't done bars, but like that was balls.
Balls.
No. Usually when we set our mind to it, we get shit done. Know what I'm saying? Somebody goes, how much does POV weigh?
That's
Oh,
Dave.
How much
We're
you
talking
weigh?
about how skinny
much
he
you
was.
weigh?
You said I could fit 3 of you behind Doug.
Shoot, I mean, if I duck, and you know, I can make it work.
What's your weight? What's your fighting weight?
Like 168.
168.
Yeah.
But he's like 6'8".
Nah, it's 6'2".
6'2"?
Close enough.
Bro, that's the difference between like a point guard and a forward there.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. That's a big question.
Doug, you are big idol of bodybuilding. Many greets to Patrick from Bremen, Germany. Thanks. And you are motivate going to the gym. Many to Patrick from Bremen, Germany. Thanks. And the best wishes from Patrick.
Sounds like a very nice comment.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, dude, the Olympia is Saturday or Friday or sometime this week.
Sometime.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't even know.
Brandon
With
Curry's
the
gonna win
Olympia
again?
this week and you being a pro, how big? So that's not even a guess of who's going to win. So with the Olympia this week and you being a pro, how big is too big? Example, Big Ramy, Kai Green.
Bro, they're all too big. Like, I mean, like, it's cool. I'm a fan, right? Like, I think it's, but like, I can honestly,
like a circus.
I can honestly say I would never want to be like that. maybe
at one point in your
life. If there was no health consequences to being that big.
Yeah, but the human body's really not.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. So given what you have to do to be that big, I would never want to be that big. Ever. Like, you couldn't pay me enough money in this world. You couldn't give me $100 million, I would turn it down. If you would give me that physique with the side effects from it, I wouldn't take it. I know that sounds crazy, but I wouldn't. How about that?
Dang.
What you think of that?
I think
that's a statement.
Stand behind it.
Yeah.
I already have enough
Choose
problems.
health.
That's a meanism if I've ever heard. I already have enough problems.
Bro, we went shooting on Sunday, and for the first time since my cortisone shot, I felt my elbows feel a little sketchy.
Oh, no.
I was like,
bro,
I gotta go back to
bro, it's the pew-pew, pew-pew. It's the pew-pew.
It was just pressing out here. And
oh, no. Meat.
Nah, it doesn't hurt.
It was just
shot. Like, it was just like, man, I feel something going on.
Well, aren't you still keeping? You got to keep up with that. You can't just take it.
I think so.
Yeah.
My back's feeling a little sketch, and my elbows are starting. I've just been pushing too hard.
Yeah, bro.
I need to go back to my
mobilization.
Wrist curls and mobilization day.
Yeah.
Good old Monday, just come in and stretch and
mush. Why are you cranking?
So, all right. So,
why are you cranking on it like that?
That's what you do. You do a little wrist curl.
Okay.
And then a little bit of this.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of this.
But your elbows have been good?
Yeah, they're good. You know,
Are you pressing heavy again?
Pressing actually hurts. Not hurts, but it is the most uncomfortable.
But pulling,
which is strange because it hurt more pulling during the. Pulling's great. So the Olympia, who's gonna win? Raleigh. He's out. What's this?
Rolly? Is Joey asking a deep question
About tuna?
No, I'll get to it in a second. So I think it's Brandon Curry or Phil Heath, really, right? Like, those are the two champions that are in it. Big
champion.
Ramy is ridiculous, though. That guy is just big as You know who looks amazing now? Who's the guy from Iraq?
Hottie
is just ridiculous. Yeah. He's an open, right?
Yeah.
I think he's top 4.
He's heavy.
Ramy, Hottie, Phil, and Brandon.
Dexter 6th.
I'm
hoping. I think.
Dexter
Hunter
will be
Labrada might
6th or 5th. 6th or 5th.
I don't even know the lineup.
Yeah, but
I honestly don't care.
I don't really care that much.
Go Day. That's all I gotta say.
Who's Day? Oh,
Dave Raja.
I was like, that was out of nowhere.
Day.
Yeah, so Dave Raja is gonna kick some butt.
Okay, you want to get to Joe's weirdness?
So Joe said, "I know you're humble and all, but do you see yourself as one of the best natties there has been?"
That is a question. That's
a good question.
I like it.
Well, the fact that I've won the shows that I've won, I mean, I think it puts me up there. Like, it has to, right, by definition. But I still don't see myself that way, because I think that's one of the reasons that makes great bodybuilders really good, is that they see the flaws and they want to work to get better. So they're never satisfied. So I think I've been one of the better pros in natural bodybuilding, but it's hard to say, like, one of the best is a bold statement. There's a lot of good people out there.
Do you see some of the other good people and you're like, I'd want to compete against them and size up?
I don't want to compete. No, I've always wanted
you do.
to.
Like,
yeah.
So like Mishak, for example, has proved to be an amazing natural bodybuilder.
Yeah, he'd be tough to beat. Who else is like Ricardo?
Well, you've competed against.
I've never beaten Ricardo. I've competed against him twice and got second in 2007 at the Yorton to him, and I got second in my first pro show in 2005 to him. Never competed against Whitaker. Who else is up there? Rob Hope, back in the day, like early 2000s, he came out for a couple pro shows. He was a UK guy. He was incredible.
Rob Hope.
Yeah, you probably don't even know. It might be before your time.
Yeah, before my time. I don't know that name. Jay Baru told me
Kyoshi Moody?
He might be coming back.
He went through like cancer or something too. Like Kyoshi Moody. Yeah. the thing with Kyoshi is I never thought he got lean enough.
Yeah.
He always had like a film on him. Great muscle bellies. Who else? Just thinking off the cuff. Been like great. Meshack is definitely up there. Meshack was pretty crazy.
Currently,
I mean, like Cleveland Thomas, but like I've competed against him and have beaten him. But he's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
David Keynes.
David Hayes. No,
I think we know it. We just talked to David Hayes from Europa.
David Kane.
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 Is it Kane or Keynes? I forget.
I think it's Kane.
Yeah, nice guy from the UK, dude. He's won the British.
And he does a lot with the WBNB.
The UK, but the DFAC.
DFAC.
He won the DFAC Worlds a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Dude, you know who's crazy is that 22-year-old UK guy. I started following him. Man, I don't know his name. He just won like some big pro show over there, but he's 22 years old.
Some of these UK guys are nasty.
He's strong as an ox.
They're
He's
like,
definitely the future.
And they get conditioned. They're sharp. They get like that grainy white boy skin.
Yeah. But that's what I mean.
Like
As a natural, you get that. Like it's easier to get that look than when you have all sorts of oil in you.
And then like James Hollingheads, man. Like some of these guys just get nasty.
No, but he doesn't get as lean as your top. Like if you look at his interior,
he has though.
But not like even like their shredded glutes aren't like cheese graters. There's more like.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
You
still
know
got
what I'm
that
saying?
he's got that grainy skin, even though could, I guess, have more shredded glutes. Bodybuilding's weird. We're just here talking about butts.
Yeah, but I gotta love a shredded butthole.
Shredded butt, little pumpkin butt.
Yeah.
All right.
What else you got, meat? We're going on 56 minutes. We still got we got to take a good picture after this too.
Good
we got
picture.
something up our
sleeve.
Yeah.
Are the scoopers calibrated in all powdered products?
Mm-hmm. That's why even from batch to batch of the same product, you can get a slightly different scooper because the manufacturer should be doing a scoop test and making sure that the density of that powder. Because sometimes, like let's say take creatine monohydrate, it can be more of a gritty or it can be more of a fluffy powder. And so just depending on the batch, sometimes the density changes slightly. So you might want to adjust the scooper. So you might notice that. But yeah. And sometimes it's slightly off. So that's why if you really want to nail it in terms of like exactly grammage, you got to use a scale to measure like your pre-workout or whatever.
Let's talk about cardio.
Yep.
Is LISS or HIIT-type cardio better for fat loss for prep?
Oh man,
no best.
There is no best, but like for me, I can speak to what has worked for me. LISS for me for sure, because I'm just not in the state to get up and put in the intensity for HIIT cardio. It takes a lot out of you, and if you're training hard and going balls to the wall in your training, then I think it's too much.
So I did HIIT my first 2 preps. And I did, what about miss? I did some miss. It was Brandon's medium intensity. And I did only miss or LISS.
Well, let's be honest. Most people are doing miss. They're not doing HIIT.
True. I was doing HIIT though, bro.
Like where you like high intensity is like.
So Kurt Widener's School of Hard Knocks. Every leg day you finish with either hill sprints or sled pushes.
Wearing like a 600-pound vest.
With chains behind you.
Yeah.
And you got to do it in like a rough terrain. It can't be slick surface.
Dodging zombies.
And then I did 4 sessions of HIIT a week. Whew. So it was a lot. And now I've put on more muscle in the 5 years that I competed. But I will say that I was way fuller and I felt a little stringy.
Then
doing HIIT. I think it depleted me a little too much.
Yep.
I was much more happy with the physique and plus I didn't feel like crap,
Yeah.
So, all right. What's your favorite form of cardio? You said walking on treadmill or LISS?
Incline treadmill.
You got a favorite core exercise?
Squats, deadlifts.
All right, bruh.
Bench press.
Bruh.
Planks.
Really?
Yeah, I love planks. I haven't
seen you do. I thought it was going to be like your little bench pulses. What was that? What? Doug gets on the bench and literally your movements.
Yeah, it's for like upper abs. So your head's supposed to come up like this, and you're just supposed to be off. Yeah. Bro, I haven't done those for like ever. How do you remember? You like that?
What?
You just remember the pulse?
You do the pulses all the time. And then you do your oblique pulse.
That's an oblique pulse. I don't do the upper pulse.
You do the you get on a bench and you go.
Oh, that's different. That's leg movement. That's more leg movement.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm. That's not. That's lower abs. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about for upper abs.
I'm talking about what I'm talking
legs. About. Yeah, you're in a different world, bro.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Is that it? We're at an hour. We're at a solid hour, bro. How about we make this like one last question?
Well, this question, I guess. Why did you decide to affiliate with Core versus other sup companies? I feel like that's more towards me than it is towards you.
Yeah. Why, Doug?
I barely knew many sup companies when I got started. I took a lot of Scivation and like some random stuff from bodybuilding.com, but I was never considered myself affiliated with a brand. Like I never really went after that. But I knew what Core stand for. I knew who Doug was, and the attraction more was towards Doug and his work ethic and performance, not just.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on there.
More than just the brand. Well, the brand stood for a lot more. I don't know. Why did you decide? I didn't really decide it on the brand.
You should have seen Patrick in his interview, his sport coat.
It wasn't a sport coat.
What was it?
It was a.
You had khaki pants.
Ralph Lauren polo.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Yellow, Big Bird yellow. Quarter zip, like right here with a little like pop little collar.
Like
I don't know
like
what
a
I
fraternity
had.
something?
I don't know what I had. I was
frat boy.
Yeah, it was a frat boy costume or whatever. And then I had khakis on that were like not. It was they weren't tight.
No, they were not fitted. They were like baggy. Oh, they're like yeah.
And then I had Sperry's on.
Yeah, you were out here.
You know what you were wearing?
Sweats probably. And
a Penn State like 3X shirt.
Yeah.
With some gray sweatpants.
You still remember?
Yeah, you were sweating. You had sweat dripping off your face. And
what kind of interview was this?
That's definitely going on the thing. We were on the.
I didn't get.
Why did you have to go like
the attraction was you, Doug.
I didn't have that treatment.
Why would you? Oh my god.
Steph was in the room, so it didn't get too crazy.
Yeah. Good thing she was there. Yeah. Who knows what
and then we're in the back of the ANC office, and like filing cabinets and files were just falling from the side.
Yeah. That was a
fun day. I bought ABC pineapple strawberry for the first time. Like Doug gave me a 5% discount.
Did I?
Yeah, military discount. Just give him a little thing, a little discount.
That's probably true.
And then I was walking out, and Doug goes, "Yeah, I think we can really do something here." I'm like,
yeah.
See you later, Gold's Gym.
Doses.
Oh
man, good times.
Good story.
I was thinking, we're supposed to get crazy snow on Wednesday.
Is it crazy?
Yeah, I remember.
Last time we had bad snow was like 2015.
I mean,
that's when I got in a wreck in my little two-door.
Yeah,
I remember
all sorts of stories.
I love story time.
This could go down a lot.
We need to go to a cabin. Smoke Why are we laughing? Why do we need to go to a cabin?
I don't know where this is going.
Be dark and there'll be stars. It's like
scary stories.
No, like fun stories. It's got a fire with a fire pit, and you can smoke some stuff.
Can't we just tell stories without going to the cabin?
Yeah, you went low power mode. Good job.
It was just this finger slip.
Finger slip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stories always come at a fire in cabin.
But then no one would hear them. We're not recording out there.
No, I don't want anybody to hear them. I just want to reminisce.
Yeah, I'm sure we talk about China.
Yeah, China's in there. There's a lot in there.
China's always in there. All right, guys, I think that's a wrap. What do you say?
Yeah, it's
good. All right.
Get Mo.
Get Mo. Till next time, keep crushing it.